Welcome back, and let's go ahead and start off with our local satellite and radar. And we are watching this line of showers and storms starting to make its way towards the area, not continuing with that same type of development off towards the south, thanks to our upper air patterns that are starting to influence this system and pushing it back a little bit farther towards the northeast, meaning we are going to see some of this starting to push in closer towards Monroe and Appanoose County, as well as other portions of southeast Iowa. Now, our better chance for something significant in the terms of storm development is going to be later in the afternoon as our next round starts to move on in, but we are going to start off with some earlier morning showers and thunderstorms. And as for our temperatures and conditions right now, looking at those pushing right up in towards the mid and upper 60s, 66 in areas like Ottumwa and Kirksville, 65 in Macon and Centerville at this hour. And we are going to see temperatures pushing up towards that seasonable average once again. But as we head into those overnight hours, a cold front's going to fall, and man, temperatures are going to go down rather rapidly. We are looking at some cold air moving right on in, as meteorologists call it. Cold air advection is following behind that cold front, and it is just going to push temperatures down by a few degrees in a few hours. So we're going to see them falling rather quickly. Right now, though, from the Storm Prediction Center, that marginal risk outlook that we were talking about yesterday that was over portions of southeast Iowa has been pushed over farther into northeast Missouri as well, encompassing more of the area. Now that slight risk category has receded farther north because they are focusing in on portions of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin, as well as northeastern Iowa, receiving the better chances for something significant. But we are looking at our area in store for some type of stronger system later in the afternoon. Our greatest threats are going to be damaging winds in the 40 to 50 mile an hour gust range, but anything that does start to form and move into the area is going to be rather short-lived. We're not looking at any type of sustained activity with these systems. So as that system starts to move on in, our models right now aren't indicating the same type of development, but we are expecting some rain as well as thunderstorm potential to continue its development as it slides on in. But unfortunately, we're going to see less cloud cover on our far eastern sides, and that's going to take away that moisture development, not really allowing it to kick on up. But unfortunately, with the less cloud cover, it's actually going to mean better chances for some stronger stuff later in the afternoon as well. We're going to see some hotter temperatures pushing on in, and that's going to allow the atmosphere to become a little bit more unstable. But right now, we are looking at enough cloud cover occurring in our area to keep our severe weather characteristics down towards a minimum. So we are looking at this line starting to develop around that 2 to 3 p.m. hour and really focusing in on our far eastern areas as the greatest chance for something significant. That's why that marginal risk was really covering this diagonal portion right here. We're seeing most of the development occurring off towards our east in western Illinois, but we are looking at good chances for some type of rain to be falling into our area, a lot kind of like what we saw yesterday, where we had very quick downpours in some sun showers, as well as a few rumbles of thunder in southern Adair County and in towards Macon and Sullivan County as well. Other than that, Friday is going to be clear and sunny, and then our next round starts to move on in on Saturday. You can see where the location of it is Saturday morning on that edge of the cloud cover, and we're going to start to see some development as that moves on in. Rainfall amounts, though, only going to be looking at areas like Mount Pleasant receiving 1/4 of an inch, and as well as along the Mississippi River. That's where we're going to see the best chance for some significant rainfall amounts. Other than that, maybe a few hundredths of an inch around the area. As for today's forecast, we're going to see temperatures get right back up towards 85 degrees with those 30% chances for showers and storms in the afternoon. Tonight, we're going to see all of that leaving as that cold front falls. We're going to push the cloud cover out, and temperatures by the time we get in towards tomorrow morning down in towards the mid and lower 50s. We are really watching as these temperatures fall after that cold front. As for the weekend forecast, down only in towards the upper 70s, and this weather trend is going to continue right on in towards next week, 80 and mostly sunny on Monday. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.